There will be no more affordable housing in Ghana. Can you imagine that even SSNIT is running away from affordable housing? So if this is your first time, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so that whenever we post our new videos, you get notified. For those of you who don't know SSNIT, in Ghana here, the full meaning of SSNIT is Social Security and National Insurance Trust. It is an entire government body that is responsible for pensions, for our old people, you understand? So they were those who have championed this cause of affordable houses, affordable this, building homes, building big skyscrapers. And till date, they have huge flats and huge buildings that are in their name. They have put in people for rent. They have also sold some of them out to people. And they have made a lot of money out of that dough. But today they are backing out and running away from the realities that are hitting them. They are saying it's not a good investment. It's not a good investment to invest in affordable housing because of their bad experiences they have gone through. And this bad experience, you will not blame anyone. Ordinary civil servants, they are those who are the cause. And very soon, most of the civil servants will suffer. Yes, you have an entire government body that has put out its core mandate that they are going to use majority of you, they will accumulate your money to build. And when they build and they put some of you in for rent, you don't want to pay the rent. You come and say that it is our contribution. Hey, are some of you okay? They've gathered everybody's money and they built a place for you and they have put some of you in for rent. You refuse to pay rent. Now they are backing out. SSNIT is backing out. SSNIT organized a meeting that they engage the employers, because the employers who pay, the fees, who pay the dues every month for their employees. So SSNIT actually organized a general meeting. It's called Employers Breakfast Meeting. They've organized that and they are engaging with the employers. And someone asked the Director General of SSNIT. And then, for those of you who don't know, we have a new Director General for SSNIT now. The previous Director General was asked to hand over to this new one. And this new one's name is called Kofi something Osafumafo. And according to reports, it said that he's the son of Osafumafo. He was asked that, hey, I don't know, investing in, affordable homes, because people are interested in buying those kind of homes because they are affordable, and some are also interested in renting. The Director General clarified that it's a bad investment. It's an investment that they didn't actually benefit from it. So they are not going to invest in that no more. They are not going to invest in that anymore. So he gave three reasons. One of the reasons is litigation when it comes to buying land. They buy land and people follow to encroach the land. An entire government body buys land and it can't protect it. Individuals follow to encroaching it. Politicians follow. Ghana, right? Politicians follow and then they will be cut a piece. Before you realize the land will become small, they can't get the full benefit of it. So that's number one. People encroach the land they buy to use for those affordable houses and they can't build. It will not reach what they want to. So number one of the reasons he raised was the encroachment. Number two is refusal to pay rent. Some of the civil servants, when you finish, you come and blame the government again. You have an entire trust fund that has built a building, and you come and carry your bag and everybody come and stay there. You come and stay there 2 years, 3 years. They'll be following you to pay rent. You don't want to pay rent. So according to the Director General, people are not paying rent. Some people are in the SSNIT flats. You can think about them. You can think about the SSNIT flats and the SSNIT buildings Me, the one I know is the one at Adenta. Adenta housing. You understand? I don't know whether that's the place the Director General is referring or not. But according to the general, people are not paying rent. You be at the rented home, yes, enjoying. You don't want to pay rent. So how do you expect them to maintain the building? How do you expect them, to keep the place vibrant? You are not paying your rent, and you claim that people, they have accumulated people's money to build a tent. You have come to rent inside. Instead of you to pay the rent, you are saying that because your money was part of the, the contribution, you will not pay rent. Well, if not we Ghanaians and Africans that think this way, who thinks this way? Who on earth thinks this way? When and what do you say? So you have people at the SSNIT buildings and they are not paying rent. Imagine how much is rent. Can you imagine how much people pay rent in our localities, in our areas? Can you imagine the rent people are paying? Huge amount of money. When you get the SSNIT one, is less expensive. It's affordable. That one to pay, you will not pay. If they ask you pay, you will not pay. Now, SSNIT, they are IT. So those are the two major reasons. The third reason is that government is already investing in affordable housing. They've mentioned two places. And me, myself, I know there is this Saglama housing. I also know other two places. So he mentioned, the Director General mentioned those places. Those are all homes that the government is building. Even some time ago, when government needed funding, they also went into support. So largely, they are not going to take it as their primary objective to actually go into building of homes and affordable houses for people to come, because the experience they've actually get it out is not benefiting. The country is hot. Even the government institutions are suffering. The country Ghana is hot. Even the government institutions are suffering. SSNIT is running away from investing in. Hey, so this is a serious issue. You have a lot of people who have gone on pension and they actually don't have anything. They don't have nothing. Some are complaining that they have not been able to take their SSNIT. SSNIT hasn't paid them. Yes, they have been chasing SSNIT. You understand? So those are things that you hear, and then if you hear that they tell you to go and pay SSNIT, any other say SSNIT. You will not be happy to go and pay SSNIT, because it's a legal requirement, right? If I'm not wrong, it's a legal requirement for every individual in Ghana to pay. Every individual in Ghana that is working to pay SSNIT. And who pays the SSNIT? Is the employer that pays, not the employee. So the employer pays on behalf of the employee. So if you are going to look for a job, and you are bargaining on the salary, you need to figure in or calculate in the SSNIT. If not, when you go and say, oh, we tell me 3,000 cedis. Okay, 3,000 cedis, okay. At the end of the day, the employer is likely going to deduct the SSNIT money from the 3,000. He also deduct GRA, tax from the 3,000. And one share, at the end of the day, you'll be taking 1,800. At the end of the day, the employer didn't scam you. You didn't bargain well. So there was a time that I was called to go and work, to do some work for some people. I told them, after everything, this is the amount you're paying me. So that's how you need to bargain. Tell them after tax, after SSNIT, after everything, this is what I want. So whenever you are charging a company, or you are going to work for a government institution or a company or anything, make sure that you are charging it after tax. Make sure you are charging after SSNIT. If not, there's more money you will charge. They will still remove inside and go and pay SSNIT, because it's a legal requirement they have to abide by. So please, much as we are talking about the importance of this and ensure we are encouraging people to pay their SSNIT, me, I'm encouraging people to pay. Much as we are encouraging people to pay, it's very disheartening that people cannot get the privileges they used to get. So if this is your first time, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so that whenever we post our new videos, you get notified. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Subscribe to Talking Business.